Hey folks, I'm Papa Boris. It's time to play some more hard slice and dice. We've done 3 of these 4. There is a reroll, but we haven't done this one, so let's check it out. This makes the first spell each fight cost an additional 2 mana. This curse actually got, I actually don't know what you'd call it, whether you'd call it nerfed or buffed, but it became less difficult with the 3.1 patch. This used to actually be plus 3 mana, which I have one with off camera. Alas, I didn't get a chance to ultimate flex and do that one on camera before the change happened, but we'll do the easier version here. There's 2 main strategies for this. One is to rely less on spells and just focus on killing things without mana. Then it's like you're playing normal difficulty without spells. Or you can lean all the way into mana and have so much mana that this doesn't make a difference. So once you pay your debt, you're playing on normal difficulty. All in all, I think it's a pretty good curse. I would put it in the bottom half of difficulty as far as curses are concerned. So hopefully that doesn't mean I just get horribly trounced here as we tackle another run. So we want to make sure we hit the archer with this cleave in case we're lucky enough to get the cleave again. There are 2 sides on the clumsy that do that, so it's not that crazy. Take advantage of the double damage, whack a rat, get 2 mana, and call it a day. Now we would need 2 more mana to do a burst and pay the price of the mana debt. Also, there's Scorch actually to finish off the archer. I'm gonna take this to kill the rat with, and this is an interesting new thing in 3.1. You do need to have a dead ally to do this. You can't just play it for the mana. Oh, we got lucky. Well, that's fine. So we can just do that and that. Should I do this? You really probably should do this. Most tier 1 curses aren't that bad, and if you get 4 random tier 1 items, you're probably gonna get one that's useful, but I'm not gonna do it. So now we have the Dabbler, and this is, one of those things where it's like, okay, I have this extra mana from my orange hero, but that means that, I'm not getting as much mana as I normally would because I have to pay that debt. So am I like leaning into it to have extra mana to pay my debts with, or am I just taking a hero that's kind of weak because this game makes it harder to do magic? What I'm gonna do here is just grab the Scrapper. I like having damage, and these 2 being blank isn't a huge deal because they are just only 1 damage. So I'm gonna take this. I like getting an early hero that is capable of doing a big hit. With this Squire, we do have some anti-synergy because these redirect and don't actually put shields. Okay, like actually right here. This does not work. This is not a combo, unfortunately. But I think I want to keep this anyway because the healer needs to be saved. So do I keep this? I got 2 rerolls. I think I'm gonna roll for it. The other side is better. It does more damage. And how am I gonna roll a blank? No, I rolled the best side. Lucky ducky me. Okay, so we get 2 mana here, and it's kind of unfortunate. I would have liked to burst something and then make this do 3 damage. But because of the mana debt, I can't. Oh, what? We're dying? Oh no, I didn't realize. I should have counted that, obviously. I didn't realize that the Squire was actually still dying after this. Oopsies. Well, I mean, if I didn't have this mana debt, I could have bursted to protect him, but as it is, either the healer dies or the Squire dies. Well, the healer just has a bunch of healing and mana, so I think we're gonna let the healer die here, which means that this is completely wasted. It's just saving an HP off the Prodigy, and yeah, I guess we whack a wolf and... Oh, hang on, I can actually heal the Clumsy from the caltropping the Clumsy did, and then the healer goes chompity bye-bye. Ah, so the mana debt, it's not a joke. Not a joke. All right, we got the best side from the Scrapper and the Clumsy, which is lovely. And we can pay our mana debt now. All right, so let's see. We do this. Oh, that's funny. This actually stays 3 because the Clumsy kills off the bee. That's fine. We whack off the wolf. And then we, he said whack off. And then we pay our mana debt, and then the wolf is toast. So our paying of the mana debt is not super relevant, but, I can say that I did it. That's what really matters here. All right, we got a dead healer. Let's see, we got a good one, the Tincture. Now this is where I really wish I had taken the Dabble, because the Dabbler, I guess, has a 2 shield here, and 2 shield cleanse is very strong. As it is, we can settle for a 1 shield cleanse or a 2 heal cleanse. Let's go for the bigger cleanse. In this particular fight, it shouldn't matter too much. We're hoping for 2 cleaves from the Clumsy to kill this archer. Otherwise, we have to kill both goblins. This is a really strong situation, though, so I'm just going to take it. So what we can do here is, first of all, get a couple of mana. Second of all, let's whack this bee and this goblin, and then we can one-shot a goblin with the scrapper. Healer heals himself, and we pass the turn. So I think I am just going to end up killing the goblin and the archer fairly, versus trying to make the goblin run by killing the archer off first. Okay, doodly, diddly, diddly. Do I keep this? Let's just check. He says, and then rolls the die. Well, we're getting pretty good at rolling the scrapper's best side. So that's lovely. Pay the mana dent, and the archer dies. Reroll the squire? Interesting one. It would be nice to get somebody who has more shield to go with the scrapper. But we're up against the bramble, which makes all sides single use. So I do like the idea of having 6 sides so that we don't have any blanks. So no, I'm not going to reroll. Alrighty, we got the druid. Now, again, it's that tough choice. Do you lean into mana so you can pay your debt more easily, or avoid? Because there are red characters that are less into mana. I think I'm going to avoid the druid. We'll take the monk. Now you might say Papa Boris, that's stupid, because this monk, again, does not synergize with the scrapper. Well, yeah, that's true. But I think the monk is just a good character in general, and the scrapper, you know, with these is still pretty strong a lot of the time. Okay, do you want to do this turn? I don't think we actually want to use this right now. Oh, I should have kept that cleanse. Oh my god, I should not have re-rolled it. That was incredibly dumb. And I got lucky that I rolled it again. That was just quite fortunate for me. Yeah, because this is very strong to cleanse the monk's poison. And I think I will do that. That seems reasonable. And we're going to pass. So if I get the Scorch, 2 more mana for Scorch, I can kill the rat off really efficiently. Or if I roll one of the Clumsy's Cleaves. But he already used one, so it's just the other one. Oh, we got the other one. Well, what can you do? Sometimes you're just a lucky duckaroo. All right, that's good, and I can't use that because no one's dead. Okay, so we do this for the extra damage on Bramble. We then kill off the rat. We heal where it is possible to heal, and now we need 2 more mana to burst, or, well, some damage. I'm sure I got some damage somewhere. Hey, guys, there's some damage sitting around here. All right, so we do blip. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, order matters. This first, then this, then the burst. All right, what do we got here? For a little bitty archer we can get, heals get replaced with basic shields. It's, okay, so this is, I mean, it's a tier 1 item, so you're not gonna expect it to be that amazing. Every once in a while, it is better to have shields than heals, because it's like if you have a cleanse here, you can use this on the first turn productively to block damage. But on the other hand, if you replace all your heals with shields, then once people do take damage, you can't ever bring them back. So, you know, it's a tier 1 item. It's not, like, incredible. Here, though, I think having all these be shields would be better, especially with the cleanse. So yeah, I'm going to take it. I think I'm in pretty decent shape because I do have these cleaves on the clumsy. And I also have Scorch. Granted, I would need 4 mana to cast it, but that should give me a way to get rid of these illusions effectively. All right, what do we got here? We got +1 HP when I save a hero, or the Clumsy Hammer. So basically, all the enemies have to have the same HP. It would be pretty useless this fight, but it is good in other fights. So do I roll the dice and maybe get a tier 3, maybe get a tier 1? No, I like Clumsy Hammer. It's just not something you should be equipping right now. Because in this fight, with all these different HP counts, it's a little tricky to use. I mean, well, actually, you kill off the illusions, and then you got a golem and an archer, each with 2 HP. The question is, what am I replacing? I think I'm going to replace one of these big heals. Because we shouldn't really need those. So, you know, it's the usual deal here. We are just trying to survive and kill off all the illusions. Luckily, no one's dying, because the golem with his ridiculous attack ended up targeting my one character who can survive it. So I'm not going to complain about that. So that is, well, it's the only useful thing you have. This kills an illusion, this kills an illusion, and I'm looking for the monk's repel side that kills an illusion. Great, we killed all the illusions, perfect. 2 mana, 2 mana, oh my gosh, that's quite fortunate. Now we can actually Scorch. So I'm gonna hurt the archer, and then we're gonna whack you. Kill the, should I kill the archer? Let's just kill the archer, yeah, why not? I mean, while I got the chance, I might as well. Oh, hey, he ran off. That was perfect. Okie doke. So the Caldera has an expensive spell. It's good to get a cheap spell, so you have a way of getting rid of your mana debt more easily. But the nice thing about the Caldera is the Caldera does have 3 sides. that, you know, do something other than just give you mana, which is cool. The ninja with the copycat, you know, take a look at what we got. It actually works really well with the scrapper, the 1 damage bloodlust, because then you can have another bloodlust. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I mean, there's no synergy there. The steel is a little tough. You'd have to have shield on the clumsy. And then the healer and the prodigy. I mean, there's this. So yeah, it's 2 damage. I'm gonna take the ninja here. Let's stop worrying about the clumsies things. And then, oh, did I just... Yeah, I should have really put this on, right? Got a shield 2 cleanse, and then the thingy. I think right here, yeah, that's going to be very difficult to use. We have a huge HP, like, and then a 6 and a 5, so we don't want the clumsy hammer in this fight. All right, so strategy here: try to survive the snake and get the Cyclops to die. In this particular case, I think I'm gonna actually kill the barrel, because the barrel kills the snake. So, yeah, we'll do that. Alright, that's good. That actually cleanses out the poison. Alright, we actually don't get to trigger this time, because this, we want it to be bigger. Okay, so let's say I do this, and then get to work on the Cyclops. I can afford that, because I can cleanse away the poison from the snake. So what I'm actually going to do is hit the Cyclops, protect the healer a bit, get 1 sad mana, and pass the turn. So now, if I kill the barrel, the Cyclops gets stunned and the snake dies. The barrel, by the way, is this random just good thing. I pretty much can never hurt you to have a barrel. It can pretty much only help you. I don't need to worry about defense here because no one's doing any damage to me. So we get mana, we get to pay our mana debt. We can... what? I mean, yeah, I'll damage the snake. So this does 4 damage to the barrel. The Cyclops is stunned. We even kill him, paying off our mana debt in the process. All right. Flickering Blade, rightmost 1 damage copycat, pretty good. +1 in sticky, always consider that one. Some heroes it's actually acceptable, though I don't think I have any of those in this particular lineup. So we're going to take the Flickering Blade because I don't want 3 tier 1 items. And I think the logical place, well, it's tough. We either can make the ninja have no blanks and have a very, very, very high chance of getting this copycat, or we can say, well, let's put it in the scrapper so the scrapper has fewer blanks. The problem is the scrapper himself doesn't really want this because the other stuff to copy isn't that great. So I am going to just give it to the ninja so the ninja never has blanks. All right, we got the War Chief who gives everybody else +1 pip, which can be kind of freaky. And then we have the Militia. Well, if the monk could step up to the plate here and get one of his shields, we get the Militia to run. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't want to roll this because this might now be no damage. Please, monk. 1 and 3. Oh, you almost got there, but you suck. Okay, so now, can I kill the War Chief somehow? I really don't think so. I mean... okay, hold on. I can do this to cleanse that effect away. The main issue is, can I stop the Prodigy from dying? And the answer is... I don't think so. I can shield 1, but I have the mana debt preventing me from bursting to get the other, and I certainly can't kill that Militia. I would really like to put that shield right there to stop this single use effect. And then also, you know, save... I mean, I can, like, kill the War Chief, but that still only takes 1 damage off the Prodigy. And the Militia has an extra HP, and I'm just killing the War Chief, so no, I can't do that. All right, we're going to do this. It sucks, but what can you do? We're going to do that, I guess. Oh, so we can at least deal 2 damage. We're going to get 2 mana. Is there a way... I don't think there's a way to get this to be doubled as well. All right, so let's... whack the War Chief. I really do want the War Chief to die so that nobody gets +1 to their pips. And then we're going to try again with these shields. I am likely to be able to get the Militia to run off. But okay, here we go. So let's just pause here for just a second. So I do this and that, and the Militia runs. Can I save everybody else? The answer is... doesn't look like it. Let's see, if I do that... oh, no, it does, because it reduces... right, it takes 1 off of the quartz, which is just enough to save the ninja. All right, perfect. Okay, so the ninja's out of commission here. The ninja's all weak, but we just need 2 damage. And the quartz is dead. This does not help my interests at all. Yeah, all right, we'll do that to save the scrapper. And that pays the mana debt. Okay, blarp. Disciple. Yeah, we don't want this. This is just healing and 2 mana. The Jester, though, the Jester kind of sucks because these are really bad when there's mana debt. This is a good way to get rid of the mana debt. It would just cost 3. And we do have a 3 mana set. Okay, fine, we'll try the Jester. I definitely don't want to take the healer focus type of character. And I don't want to roll randomly here. Should we put this on? I think it's actually all right. You have to do a little bit careful management of the enemies, but if we kill the Slimelet, there's only the Slime Queen left, and we could just whack her for 5. That would be pretty strong. This is a bit tame. This is, well, yeah, it hurts them each for 1 damage. That's fine. We'll take the copy. Actually, you have no blanks anymore, so I might as well roll you. For the healer, I'm trying to, I don't know what, oh, that's good. That's a good synergy. We'll do that. And then the Jester, I'll keep trying to roll for the axe. All right, I got nothing instead. Great, 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 great. Okay, so we do this. That hurts them each by 1. We do this to kill the Slimelet. We put on a big shield. Hey, look at that. That used to be a 4 heal, but because of this tier 1 item, it's a 4 shield. So we go whap, and then we just really wreck that Slime Queen. All right, we have 7 HP here and 7 HP here, so I actually can use the hammer right off the bat. Best side. Sure, we need shields here. This is fine. I'm gonna roll the mana. We're gonna try to get that hammer. And we end up with a blank again. Hilarious, Jester, you truly are the world's premier comedian. Wow, okay. So we're gonna whack the Slimer once to make this do more. Now, unfortunately, I cannot kill the Slime Queen. We are 2 damage short. So, instead of that, we are going to kill the Slimer. And that is good, because it saves a bunch of HP on everybody. Alright, we kill the Slimelet, we can whack the Slime Queen for 5 damage. I'm completely playing around this random tier 2 item that is on... Hey! We got there! Perfect. Fine, I'll take 2 mana. Although that does nothing. I shouldn't have done that. But alright, let's see. So we can... what? We kill the Slimelet. We hit the Slime Queen. We kill the Slime Queen. Out pops a Slimer. And then the monk does absolutely nothing. Good job, monk. All right. Well, the monk, none of the monk sides would have done literally anything there. When no one's attacking, the monk is actually completely useless unless someone has a pre-existing condition that makes them be afflicted by something that the monk can cleanse off. All right, gonna roll for the hammer again, because why not? Why not? Oh, why didn't I keep mana? I should have kept mana. All right, we're gonna flick just to get rid of the mana curse. We're gonna do this. Should I make something pop out? Let's see. If I do that, out pops a Slimer. Slimelet. I can do that and then do that. They might run with the 7 HP here. I don't know. Yep, there we go. All right, we got the Jester Cap. Well, these are not good under the mana depth, unless we're saying, okay, lean in, get more mana, but I don't think I want to replace them on sides with that. This is actually kind of cool. Shield and self-shield sides get replaced with range damage. I don't actually think I have good synergy with it right now. Well, actually, hold on a minute. We can do this tier 1 item to make these shields and then go whap! And now we have this, like, uber murderer, the healer, with 2 4 damage sides. And so we're giving up a bunch of shields there, and we don't have any place to put this on. But you know what? I'm doing it. Because being able to one-shot these imps and bones is pretty good in this fight. I don't know if I'm going to keep it for the other fights, but let's give it a shot. So I definitely don't want the mana. This works. Everyone has the same HP. This is now actually a pretty sad side because I don't have my big shield anymore. But okay, we could do this, I suppose. That'll hit 2 things for 1 each. I do want to roll for your damage. This doesn't really do much right now, so we'll roll. I mean, I might as well try to get the double damage. I have no blanks. So there we go. We got the double damage. Okay, so now we can one-shot an imp. I think that's useful because the imps are hard to hit. We'll one-shot another imp. Now we need to kill one of these bones. So I think I'm going to do it like this. We're going to do this to damage 2 of them. That makes this do 3 damage, so I can hit that bones to save the Jester. Then we can hit that bones. And we won in 1 round, in part because we had some cool item-empowered high damage attacks. Okay. I forget. if you have this situation, does the axe let you hit the shade? It doesn't have the most and the least HP. Does that mean it's illegal to hit it? Or do I hit it because it's the only thing I can hit? Well, we're about to find out. Well, maybe if I roll the side. Okay, what do we got going on here? We got the enchanter. Well, the enchanter has a bunch of sides that have nothing to do with mana. So you're kind of like trying to avoid mana-based gameplay. But I kind of like my healer right now. And this is not a good combo with the healer. Of course, I'm losing my healer, right. The healer is my only tier 1 item, my tier 1 character, so this is about to go bye-bye. So the question is then, okay, given that I'm about to lose this chakram that I'm so excited about, gosh, that would have been really good in this fight to like whack these snipers off. God darn it. I mean, yes, I can put it on this and this becomes a ranged... Does this keep the keywords? Let me see here. It does retain their keywords, so basically this becomes a ranged 2 with mana gain. It does not heal and it does not shield. It's just a ranged 2 with mana gain. I mean, it's pretty good. We gets to give somebody engage, give somebody heal and shield. The herbalist is good, you know, I mean, I love the herbalist. This goes nicely with that side of the ninja. And Vine is actually okay because you can pay off your mana debt a bit more easily with it. We also have the Jester for that with the Flicker. You pay 3 mana to do 1 damage. And then from that point on, you've got Vine, and then, you know, you can do stuff with it. What is this? Oh yeah, right, the flip. Fine, we're gonna take the Enchanter. I have misgivings about it, but this does give me 2 range damage and mana gain. So it's a bit, you know, greedy, because we might have wanted to shield and heal somebody. But I think that's okay. And this doesn't do anything, I don't think. I don't think that actually changes anything. It's the same thing. So this now is doing nothing, and then this is still doing nothing. This wouldn't have done anything on the herbalist either. So we're gonna have to wait for that. Okay, let's see if we can roll this side and find out if I hit the shade here. It seems like a very basic rules question, but I actually don't know the answer. We actually got there. Okay, we're gonna just check. Does it work? Oh, it totally works. Wow. Alrighty, cool. So we're definitely keeping that. And at that point, yeah, I think this is pretty good. This is actually pretty good. I'm happy with it all. So we do this to kill the shade, and now what we do is we hit the scrapper, or sorry, we hit the ninja to damage each sniper. Then we use this on a sniper. So this copies the steal ability, which will make it do an extra damage. Let's kill off the higher damaging sniper, and then that I wasted. So let's pause for a second, do this, then that. Yes. I would say that was a pretty good round, because we won and no one took any damage. Alrighty, up next, we have 4 more monsters, shield, self-shield sides, get +2 pips. I really wish I liked it, but I hate that item because, you know, it turns off, and in some fights, you basically, well, this way we're generating enemies here, so we actually could use it, but it's just, like, it's like, oh, cool, these repel sides get +2 pips, that's really neat, but then, like, you know, you're down to the last monster and it doesn't happen. So I'm just gonna take the mini crossbow. This is a strong item. I'm actually gonna replace the scrapper's shield thing because I don't really have much synergy with the shield, and so now the scrapper has a way of doing 4 damage to an enemy near the beginning of a fight. Okay, we start. So what are we doing here? What's the strategy? Well, it's a tough one. I think we saved the spiker for last, and we try to murder everything else first. This is nice. It lets me flick. That's your best side. This will damage the Slimer and the Spiker. This is actually an interesting consideration right here, because with this I can dodge the big whack from the Slimer. But I think if I got a copycat side, that would be better because it would let me do a lot of damage and maybe kill the Slimer. Let's see. So we do this, let's say. Now this does 3 damage, and this does 3 damage as well. Okay. Let me think about this. So we can flick, actually, pay off our mana debt. Then we do this. No. Let's do this first. Then we do this. Then we do this. And then we do that. Okay, I'm happy with it. So the Grave did summon a Bones, but in this fight, I think we can try the old just let the Grave summon Bones, kill the Bones, and kill the Grave slowly kind of a thing. Alright, this is not great. So the ninja's getting wrecked, but we got the best possible side, so that's delightful. We got 2 mana, that's the best side, that's delightful. Alright, We got your best side. Wow, great. Jester, roll a blank so I don't feel guilty for being lucky. Thank you, Jester. Appreciate it. Okay. So now I think we, what? Do we kill the Slimelet or the Bones? Well, the Bones ain't hurting nobody. So I think we kill the Slimelet. Oh, and I might as well kill the Bones. Sure, let's kill the Bones while we're at it. This does nothing. All right. Well, I'm happy to have it do nothing. Okay, so now the Spiker, we really want the Spiker to get these AoEs because they're not going to be killing anybody, but that's only a third of the time, but it happened, so I'm not going to complain. We'll save the Enchanter. This is... we can do better than this. The engage side or the damage side would be better. This does nothing, unfortunately, at the moment. Ah, that was bad. Okay, well, we're going to do this, and, well... There's not a whole lot going on. I guess we'll whack the grave. And then flick the bone. Oh, man. You know, let's flick the grave. Let's just not summon another bone. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, I hope I roll better dice next time, because that was pretty awful. All right, Scrapper, Jester both dying. Now, the bones we should be able to kill without much issue. The question is whether we can save the Scrapper. This is a little tough. Let me just check that real quick. So say we do this, and, well, I don't want the Scrapper getting hurt anymore. So we do that. Then we do this, and this. Oh, well, the Scrapper is just straight up dying here, unfortunately. Okay, what if, though, instead of killing the bones, but we have to kill the bones, because if we don't kill the bones, we can't use this. But what if we get the Spiker down to 4 HP? Is that a possibility? Let's see. So we, what? If we just whack the Spiker twice with the Ninja, then the Ninja's gonna die. So let's say we do this. And then we do doodly-doo, doodly-doo. We're one off. One little damage off. So wait. So if I did this and this and that and that and that, they had both at 4. So then we do that, but the Jester dies to the bones. Oh my god. Okay. So what am I thinking here then? I just want to find a way to let nobody die. Let's just not use this. I think everything else is fine. Actually, this would be nice to be like an actual shield. Okay, this is okay, because now we've paid our mana debt. That's fine. Ah, okay, great. So we do this, we flick, we do, what, this? This is actually pretty strong shield and heal. All right, now we kill off the bones. And we do that. And that. It's fine. I mean, no one's dead. That's fine. All right, this does nothing. This isn't great because you would just die if I did that. Okay, that's 2 damage without retaliation. This would also be range, so that would be a damage without retaliation. Okay, so we do that. We do that. Got about this and that? No, you do die from that. Do I just not have a way of saving the frickin' Scrapper? Except to kill the monk? I really thought this would actually save the monk, but it doesn't, because the Jester whiffed. If the Jester had just gotten, well, it would have needed to be the 3 mana side or the eliminate side. As it is, our monk's gonna die. And the Spiker doesn't even have the decency to run? Oh, unbearable. Just disgusting. We do this so that it goes and then we slowly kill off the Spiker. All right, well, not the best fight I've ever had. We got Madness here, so our Ninja is possessed. And we've got, well, one of my favorite classes ever. I mean, I'm not gonna not take the Weaver. I do love the Weaver. Yes, mana, debt, etc., but I'm gonna do it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is, first of all, give you back a blank, and then second of all, do this. This can only target your team if everybody else on your team has the same amount of HP. So I believe, if I understand this correctly, that this essentially nullifies one of the ninja's sides. Okay, now do I want this? Yeah, I definitely want this because that kills one of the thorns. We need someone else to have this. So let's give that to you. And I could actually give it to the Weaver. It's kind of weird, but I could. Then this can like be a way to get a mana off of that. Kind of unlikely, but not impossible. And I would keep this available to copy Ranged and Bloodlust. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Okay. Always a scary fight. Alright, the Weaver is dying. The Weaver can kill a Thorns. Okay, we got the Enchanter's best side, which is really good. We can stop the petrification on the Enchanter. We can use this to kill the Thorn. This is your best side. This is a damage. I'm gonna roll. Oop, gotta keep the blank on our possessed character. I'm gonna roll for the mini crossbow. Oh my god, we actually got it. Alright, so we do this. We do that. We get 3 mana. We hit for 4 damage. We pay the mana debt. Notice this was kind of stupid because it would just be an extra mana for an extra damage and it would not kill the Thorn because the Thorns are immune to spells and abilities. Is it spells or abilities? It's immune to abilities, so the non-mana abilities it is also immune to. Okay, this is a way to kill the Thorn. This is not good, but this will let me save the Weaver. Let me quick check. Are you dying if I do that? You are. Unless I do this, then you're not. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. The question is, do I try to roll for better than that? I mean, heal and shield would obviously be nice, sir. So would the mana again. Yeah, I think we can do better than that. So we'll keep your 2 damage. At worst, it can kill a Thorn. This is an interesting one. Do I keep this? Just to whack the Madness for 1 damage? Nah, I might as well try to roll for the dodge. Alright, this doesn't do... well, hold on. I think that does do something. If I do this and that. Oh, right, but that's stupid because this is the person who's dying and that the engage is not going to work on them. Okay, so do I roll? Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, it'd be kind of bad to roll that, but otherwise, there's nothing terrible about anything I could roll with the Weaver. So, fine, we'll try rolling. Okay, we got the best possible there with the Enchanter, so we can do this. Heal and save the monk. We can now kill the Thorn, hit the Madness, and you have to hit somebody, unfortunately. We'll just... Okay, I don't actually want to be copying Engage. So let's copy that one instead to give you a shield. Okay, so now we do that to kill a Thorn. And there we go. Oh, you know, I think I messed up. I should have shot the Madness for 2 with the crossbow. This would have then copied the double damage against full HP, and that would have actually killed a Thorn. Huh. I didn't pay attention to that. All right, we'll do this and that and this and this and that and that. Yay! Everyone's alive. We have a War Chief, a Demon, and a couple of Gnolls here. What are we getting to help? Add Enduring, keywords remain when side is replaced, or -1 in Rampage. All right, let's see here. I don't think -1 in Rampage makes particular sense here. We don't want that anymore. The question is the Enduring. Keywords remain if side is replaced. Well, I don't think I actually have synergy with that. I think... Actually, I do. I have synergy right there. This would make it so that this would have steal, so that it would be engaged and steal. So +1 hip per shield, and also double damage to full HP enemies. That's interesting. This can replace stuff, but this already retains their pips and keywords, so Enduring wouldn't do much to that. What's my random tier 6? So I am just making this have steal. I feel like that's not that great. I'm going to take a random tier 6. We got middle side with 2 mana duplicate. Well, that's actually not horrible because this way we have a way to get rid of our mana debt. Question is, do I want to put it on my mana character and actually lose a mana in exchange for having it have duplicate, or do I want to replace someone else's thing, like the ninja? It'd be kind of random, so I'll have 1 less copycat side, but we can do that again. And then just, you know, get a bunch of mana one day. All right, we'll try it. Could also get rid of the repel side of the monk, which isn't that great in this fight because of these damage-resistant gnolls. Okay, this is an amazing roll here because that kills a gnoll and lets me save the Weaver, at the very least. And then... my Enchanter is dying, but this will save the Enchanter. All right, and I could also... Do I want to keep this? This would be 2 range damage. I could, like, hurt the War Chief for 4. The problem is the War Chief is still alive, but, you know, then the War Chief is damaged for 2. But if I roll this side, I can damage it for 4. Am I keeping this? Well, that would let the Monk get 3 extra shields. So it's basically a 3 shield item. I think I'm okay with rolling when I have 2 rerolls left. All right, we got our best side. This is the junky side of the Enchanter. Ah, we got the mana. Great. Okay, so what we can do here, I can actually kill the War Chief now, but do I want to? The answer is, I do. I do want to. The answer is yes, I want to kill the War Chief. It'd be great to kill the War Chief. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm fine with it. We gotta back up a second. Right here, we can do a damage to the Null, because it's doubled against full HP enemies. Then we pop off the War Chief, save the Enchanter, and we actually have enough mana to crush, which kills the Null through its resistance, because it took the 1 damage from this copycat sword. Then this one goes to sleep, so I can kill it off at my leisure. I think that was a pretty good first round. We got rid of the mana debt, we killed the War Chief and the Null, and now we are ready to party. Do I want to use this? This already has the double damage, so I think not. Let's just go ahead and save you. This is, you know what, fine, we'll just keep it. So now I can, like, redirect off some random person like the ninja, do 4 damage to the demon, and then I'm gonna actually use this so that I don't lose that side. And sure, let's crush. Everybody's reasonably healthy, and the demon just has 5 HP left. I think I'm in pretty good shape here. We just need some damage to finish it off. All right, we'll save the Enchanter, and we're looking for damage. Yep, that's damage. This might actually do it. So we, like, make that 3 damage. Put... No. It's burst first, then 3 damage. There we go. We solved the puzzle. The Genius 5000 IQ puzzle has been solved. All right, everyone has 5 HP here, so there is a case to be made for equipping this clumsy hammer. Though I don't know where I would actually put that. Maybe the ninja? It's getting kind of weird with all this stuff. I guess I could do this there after all, and then do that. Okay, what's our new thing? We got the Dablist, or the Barbarian. All right, so the Dablist does have good damage. 3 mana to help pay off our debts. We can make this be a 5 heal cleanse, which is extremely tempting. And there's also, this is 5 range damage. You know what? I mean, I love the Barbarian. Barbarian's great, but I think this is the day for the Dablist. So what we can do now is we can give you the Chakram, so we have a 5 range damage attack. And we can also give you the Tincture, so this is a 5 health cleanse. I actually would not have minded this also, because then I could have made it like this, to have a 5 shield and a 5 shield cleanse, but I think I would rather have a 5 range damage and a 5 heal cleanse. This, unfortunately, doesn't do anything at the moment. I mean, I could put it here, but it does nothing, because it replaces heal sides. Okay, so now we're gonna also, I guess, put this back on the Weaver, and this thing. I could, like, replace this? And that does one-shot a snake. I mean, I feel like it's worth it to give myself that chance. Yeah. All right, Slate's whacking someone real hard. The Dablist is, oh my god, getting murdered. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I do want to try to get your ranged attack to kill somebody. And you, I also want to get your clumsy hammer. So we're rolling. Rolling. This is your best side. The monk is not really in a great position to do that. So, yeah, we're rolling. I am very scared of what's happening here. Okay, we did get this. So what that allows me to do is kill a snake. So that saves the Dablist. Now this is 4 frickin' poison because all these snakes rolled massive damage. What we can do here is crush through mana debt, which is pretty nice, and then finish off one of these snakes. Then I think I will put that on like this. So now my monk is a little beat up, but ultimately, well, he's dying. Yeah, he's dying pretty good. Luckily, no one targeted him except for the snake that's gonna die anyways. So we'll do this. We'll heal cleanse that. Now we can do this to save the scrapper, so we can suck the poison off the scrapper and then also cleanse off. We'll keep the 2 mana, and then the scrapper, well, if he rolls a blank, we got this duplicate mana thing, hey? So we do this. Monk looks like he's dying. Nope, he's totally fine. And yeah, let's just kill the snake. Wait a minute, why is the scrapper still getting poison? What am I missing here? We do this. Oh, because he had poison already. Right. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then I guess that, and then some more mana, and we'll start the crushing party on that snake. Okay, that was really scary at first, but luckily there was a way. There may or may not have been a will. Now we've got this. I don't need this synergy, by the way, the steel, because the snake is just dead to like a burst. Right, so I don't need that. This is just to save the monk. And then I guess this does the damage to the slate. That's all we need is just a damage. That's completely fine. Okay, so get rid of that poison. Slate. And then what? Actually, there's a finish here. Crush and burst. There we go. All right, we got the wine. I do love the wine. So one of your characters starts poison in exchange. All monsters start poison. That's really incredible. It just like kills off all the illusions if there are any left. If there's any like archers or snipers, they die. What is this? Oh, I do love this too. No. Oh God, that's so good. Oh, I love that so much. 1 damage to the topmost enemy for each wasted point of healing. So you can do this on somebody and it's just 5 damage bomb. Crap. Okay, here's what's gonna happen, folks. This is the correct choice. Choose this in your game. I'm gonna choose this because I am a Dumbo Pants. We'll stick that on some random person. We don't want to do this anymore. We want as much healing as possible. And there is actually some extra synergy here. If you stick this on somebody who is at full HP and they do a big attack, that healing... Well, no. It's only on the monk. Ha. So I need to put this on someone with damage. Right. Now the Dabblist has a full combo situation going on, so we're going to put that here. So if the Scrapper at full HP gets targeted with this and then hits somebody, it'll heal them and then do extra damage. Do I want this? Well, not anymore. Not on the Enchanter, because the Enchanter wants to put this on the Scrapper on the first turn, or anytime the Scrapper has full HP. And also, with the Enchanters at tier 2, so for tier 3, we're really looking for now the Witch Doctor, who has that 1 mana heal 2, which is like a 1 mana 2 damage. And granted, we have mana debt, so it's a little bit of a problem to actually activate that. But what can you do? All right, Scrapper, any damage, please? Oh my God, Scrapper, please don't blank me. Oh my God, why did... All right, fine. So we're going to stick this on the monk. And then we're going to... do this. Oh God, the extra shield isn't enough. No. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this, and then pay off the mana debt like that. All right. So there's a Hydra here. We want to kill the Hydra first by hitting it 5 times. That's what we're trying to do here. We just need to survive the troll's attacks, which the monk is dying currently. But okay, I can actually do this, and then that kind of like buys us another turn. Scrapper, you have rolled nothing but blanks this whole time. Jesus Christ, kid. All right, so we're going to do that, this. Actually, let's keep the Scrapper at full HP. We'll hit the troll. We'll hit the troll for 2, and we're going to hope to get the Hydra next time. We're waiting on the Scrapper to... Oh, actually, the Scrapper did have damage. I should have actually... Why didn't I do it that time? I don't know. All right, same exact thing. Hydra's again attacking the Weaver. I guess we'll again do a holding pattern here. Now, the Enchanter and the Dabblist are both dying. I could save everybody like this, but I might as well roll with the Enchanter because the Enchanter doesn't have anything worse. Okay, that actually is worse. All right, other than that, which you rolled again. Oh, God. Oh, my God. All right, so what I could do here is I could enchant the Dabblist and then hit the Hydra for 6. It's not enough. Oh, what do I have for flip? What if I flip? What if I spend a mana to flip? What does that get me? That doesn't get me... Well, I could do like this and that, but that doesn't really accomplish anything at all in the slightest. All right, fine. So no flippity doopity. We are just going to keep whacking the troll, I guess. I feel like I'm doing this fight just completely backwards. We save the Dablist, we save the Enchanter, we do 1 damage. I probably should have tried harder to kill the Hydra. Maybe maybe just because I could dodge the Hydra's attack doesn't mean that I should, you know, that kind of a thing. All right, so now I could do 6 damage to the Hydra, but that seems kind of silly. This, I guess, does a damage to each of them on the Scrapper. But I feel like, no, I feel like I need to try to roll the redirect, because I feel like we're getting some deaths this time. We're gonna have some people dying, and I think we need to. God, Jesus, guys, what's going on here? All right, we can flip to maybe see if we get some good sides there. So let's do this and that, and then flip, and we got that and that. Okay, well, if I do that and that, the troll survives with 1 HP. Oh Lord. Okay, what is the flip on that thing? Oh, it's the same. It's top and bottom are identical. Is there really not a way to do an extra damage? Well, I could crush, but then I don't have the mana to flip. Okay, what if I flip first and I like do this and then this? Or no, well, that, yeah, no matter how you slice this pie, the troll is surviving. Okay, so we're now in damage control mode. We're just trying to see, can we save more than 1 person? Or can we kill the Hydra somehow? What if I flip this? This stays the same. Okay. So if I do the Hydra. Oh God, I can close the window. If we do the Hydra and then flip. Diddly do. No, that's nowhere close to 5. All right, so can we have 1 person die, just the Scrapper? Is that possible? Well, if I do this, that will save the Dablist. And then I can save the Enchanter, but I can't actually save the Monk or the Scrapper. So they both are gonna die unless I'm missing something. Yep. We gotta save the Enchanter. There's just no option not to. So we're gonna attack the Troll. The Monk and Scrapper die. And now it's gonna be very difficult to survive because the Hydra can easily solo these heroes. And I still have to finish off the Troll. It's a little bit of a dicey situation. So we can do this and that. And actually the Dablist lives for a second. All right, that's fine with me. So with the Hydra's AoE attacks, it's really difficult to survive. Luckily the Hydra did single target damage, so that's good. The question is there a way that I could ever do 5 separate attacks to the Hydra? Well, that will allow me to do just 6 damage to the Hydra. And now I have that. I can hit it 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, so it's just barely alive. You know what? We gotta go for it. It's not likely, but I just have to go for the 1 damage side of the Enchanter because that's the only way. Oh, that's not a damage. Oh, it is. It's mana for a burst. So I have to go for it because that will actually kill the Hydra. It didn't happen, so we're back to where we were. But we can do 6 damage, and we can do this. The Enchanter dies. I don't think the Dablist and the Weaver can do 10 damage to this Hydra, and now they are both threatened with death. So this is 5. And that's, well, it's something. Oh, this is so close. I'm 1 damage off from killing this Hydra. All right, there's nothing I can do. I have to save the Weaver and hope the Weaver gets 3 mana for Crush. I have only 1 side that does that, and that's not it. Oh, I have 2. Yeah, I only had 1 because I replaced the 3 mana side, so I only had 1 side. I had, I guess, the dodge side, which would have let me wait. Okay, I did that the worst way humanly possible. I shouldn't be alive, but here we are. Add +1 and single use to all sides? You know, let's not. And then we get this. Okay, so I can actually turn these shields into ranged attacks, but then I lose healing and cleansing, which seems foolish. This is 3 sword, 3 shield. Cleanse. Oh, this is... Okay, I think the paladin's pretty good. But I'm going to take the captain because that gives me a good target for my chakram. I now have 2 ranged 4. I can keep your shield. This also allows me to do that. So I can heal bomb you. That is pointless. This actually would be good somewhere. Let's stick it on the dab list. Let's trade a 3 damage for a 2 damage, but it's double damage against a full HP enemy. This I don't think makes sense in this fight, although I could use it against the basalt after killing off the quartzes. Yeah, this should go on somebody. I guess we'll put it on the enchanter. Though it does reduce the synergy with the Ichor Chalice. Man, if I had the poison thing, that would have done so much better in that last fight. Because the poison damages the Hydra, so you only have to really hit the Hydra 4 times, then the Hydra dies when it takes the poison damage. Yeah, I'm really paying for my insolence taking this stupid item. But, you know, I just love it. What can I do? Okay, so this is not doing anything. Although, actually, I could do this to turn that heal into a shield. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And that means that this needs to go on someone else. You know what? Maybe we'll just not use either of these. Let's just not use either one. Yep, that's fine. I can actually stick this on someone and replace some mana, but I'm actually doing all right getting rid of the mana curse. Yeah. All right, we got the 2 weaken effects coming and the captain's faced with death. All right. Well, we have the formation here. 2 damage to all enemies, then shield 2 to all allies. That would mean each of these needs to take 3 damage to die, which means if I got crush mana, I could do it, which I can do. Let's just take a quick look at the situation here. So we do formation, then we do this, crush. Ah, but the captain's just dead. Dang it. Okay, what if we do this? Well, then there's not enough mana to crush through the mana curse. No! Yeah, I have to use this on 3 people. Ah, what if I do this? Ah, then, well, okay, I don't have enough mana to crush, but I do have enough mana to just, you know, pay off my mana debt. Okay, so... Yeah, I did this. I should have had the monk redirect, so the monk got both of the weakens. Oops, that was maybe a mistake. So now the monk is weak and dying. Luckily, we get to save him, and we do get the crush here. Yeah, I'm just done rolling because these guys have nothing that they can do. Oh, the monk has a shield. I stand corrected. Now I don't want you doing anything because you die if you do anything. But okay, we should play properly. Let's see if we can roll 1 shield. 1 shield. No. All right. So now. This should, hold on, let's just crush and see where we're at. Okay, so now we can save the monk. Oh, I had a cleanse. I should have kept anything. Hell, I could have cleansed that and had the guy whack the basalt. That was being silly. All right, we're gonna just end the turn here. All right, so you're cleansed, you're not getting thinged. I'm lucky the basalt's not summoning these slates. I would have a really hard time with that. I'm actually completely fine with this. So here we just do 4 damage. We can turn on the chip, and here I'll take 2 mana. So we turn on the chip. We get, oops, nope, not yet. We do this for some healing, although maybe I should just do that because the shield is actually relevant. There we go. We can now burst to do the chip. Was there, hold on a second. Oh, that's my 4 damage side. I could try to roll it for the 3 damage to turn chip on. The problem is then I might end up rolling one of these shields. But actually, I think I'm fine with it. I think I'm okay with it because I got 2 rolls. What are the odds I roll a shield both times? 1 in 9? Ah, it's basically impossible. All right, let's roll. Oh, there's one of them. Ah, look at that. So we do chip. Chip, 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 hooray! Oh man, that was a great joke, Boris. You rocked it. Okay, so now we are summoning a slate, and 2 of our characters are out of commission because they're weakened like crazy. Oh wow, you actually get the thingy. All right, good job, you. And now, I guess I could roll for a cleanse or something, but it's fine. You know what? I'll keep the heal. It's 4 heal. It's not the most impressive thing I've ever done, but it does heal. And look at me completely not using this Ichor Chalice. Shame on me for my stupidity. Oh, that does nothing. I should have definitely kept rolling for the cleanse because that did absolutely nothing. All right, the slate's now here, punching like crazy, and we're summoning another one. So top priority is 7 damage. And then the next priority is not dying. Well, that heals you for... There we go. Okay, we're just going to keep it. Just you save yourself there, Mr. Monkey Pants. We kill that, so no more slates. We do that. Oh my god, okay. Well, we had 4 people die last fight. We had nobody die this fight. We are going to finish off this slate. Maybe not this turn, but eventually. He will get finished off. Blop, 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 and Captain, you can have the killing blow. Ah, that feels good. All right, we got the zombie. We're good against zombies. The Dabblist has a damage that kills it, and the Captain has 2 that kill it instantly, so that's good. What do we got here? After an ability is used, 1 damage to the topmost enemy. Oh boy. Or replace all sides with above hero's base sides. That's an interesting one. Oh, Jesus. I mean, it would be kind of cool. You could do some really, really wacky things with that. Like I could turn the Dabblist into another Weaver. But you know what? No, let's just follow along. So now every time I use an ability, I damage the topmost enemy by 1. I should put this on because this will one-shot a zombie. So let's give you this. Let's replace... Oh, should I really replace the mana? I feel like I'm alright at paying my debt. Yeah, let's go ahead and replace this thing. And I don't think this is the right time for the eliminate heavy hammer because of all the different HP. Well, the 2 different HPs. Okay. We can... What? Save the monk. Get started on our mana debt. Stick this on the Captain. Do extra damage to the zombie. This is dumb. I'm just gonna roll. If I get a blank, so be it. I feel like I just had to try for something better there. All right, we're gonna do that. I guess I might as well do this, and just that. And we pass. So not a whole lot happened except that we took a bunch of damage, but we did get 3 mana. So now we're ready. We are ready to maybe cast a spell. All right, that one-shots a zombie. Thank you. This will save somebody. I'm going to roll for your 4 damage. 4 damage, perfect. Weaver can save himself, and maybe I'll save somebody that way. All right, so we kill a zombie. Blarp. We kill a zombie. Blarp. Wow, we still have an impressive number of people dying. Yikes. Okay, so I guess we'll do this and that. And then we pass, because we can't cast any spells yet. Okay, I think it's pretty good. Just a few beat up people, but mostly we're doing all right. And Crush is really good against these Cause. So yeah, we'll keep this. I think I might be done with this actually. So we do this, crush them both, kill 1, don't even need the double damage, kill the other one. Great. All right, we've clawed our way back from the brink. Now here, I think we killed the Banshee, then we crush the Sniper, then we focus on the Spiker. So we got the Forsaken. This is pretty good. But... heal 2 to all allies. I could replace that with... shield. But I don't think it would make it shield 2 to all allies. I think it would just make it a shield 2, because the all allies is part of the text. It's not a keyword. Or we could take the Poet. We've got this weird thing and a bunch of shielding. Do I want a bunch of shielding? I don't think so. Let's just take a random. I really want the Witch Doctor. So I could take the Poet and then hope I get the Witch Doctor later. If I roll a random red that isn't the Witch Doctor, it's very sad. All right, we got the Prince. I'm not a big fan of the Prince, but we got him. Let's take a look at what our options are here. So we need to put this on somebody, and I guess that helps to get rid of one of your blanks. And then what is this? Oh, right, the sword, shield, heart, and a blank, and we could do 15 damage to someone. I should try to keep an eye on that. It's just really hard to go for because if you have like 3 of the 4 and you roll someone's good die away to try to get the other one and then you fail, you're just worse off than you were before. This is actually 10 damage right here. And we could do this and that'll hurt the spiker. So that's good. And then, yeah, that's all fine. All right, so what we do is we do this. Then we do whack, and we damage the spiker a lot from the healing that was given by the enchanter. We can actually do this to whack the spiker some more, and we can't crush because of mana debt, but these guys are pretty beat up, and we're close. We're close to crushing them to doom here. I think that's gotta do it, right? I mean, it's just gotta. Hold on, let's do this. There we go, and then All right, fight 19. Really don't want to die in this fight. The shades are dangerous. They always attack the weakest HP character, so we want to kill them quickly. Triple shuriken, ranged and chained to all sides. Boy, that could be very good. So, ranged and chained to all sides. So the captain has ranged sides, so if I give ranged and chained to someone else, let's say I put this on you, and then this, everybody would have ranged and chained. It would really just be this. This could be good, but it already has ×2. I don't think it gets ×2 twice. What are you? Pristine ×2 if I have full HP. Man, that's kind of weak for a level 9, because you're not going to have full HP most of the time. Oh, we get the random tier 5s. No, instead of, I would have taken a random 9 or a random 8 or 10 over either of these options. Because normally the triple shuriken you want to put on your yellow and then have them trigger. Like this already has chain. So if I had ranged and chain, the issue is, okay, this doesn't actually have to be on you. Ah, okay, I think that's the move. We're gonna take the triple shuriken and we're gonna stick it on you. I could have been like, oh, pristine, if you have max HP, these would do extra. That is cool and all, but I like this. So now if anyone does a ranged, oh right, you're the one with all the range. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, maybe we take this off and then we do that. Okay, so now if you do your ranged attacks, then these do double damage. It's not amazing. It really is kind of underwhelming for a tier 9 item, but it's what I got. So, okay, I guess we're keeping it. And then I don't need this, I think, on anybody, and I don't think I need that on anybody. Okay, so we're good to go. We're going to continue on. Now, we're going to try to kill these shades first. Hopefully, we can just survive the Basilisk control. And then we're going to try to finish off the big fattos. Okay, I think I want to try to one-shot a shade. Cleanse chain. It doesn't quite, I don't think this quite works. I think if I do this, I don't think it actually kills the shade, because no. But what I could do is I could actually, oh, I'm looking at the, I don't have Ichor Chalice on the captain anymore. Oh, I should have put it back on him, oopsies. All right, so I could do it on the prince, and then do that. But the problem is then all the subsequent hits keep going on this shade, and the shade is immune. It would have been better to have it be on an attack, which he only has 2 of, so I don't want to roll. Okay, if I do this, does that save you? No, it just gets rid of a poison. Okay, so we do that. I mean, we should damage the shade, try to kill it off in the future. And I guess we will do this to just make sure no one dies. All right. That was not an amazing first turn, especially because the Enchanter is now threatened with death, and both shades are going to be targeting the Enchanter, and maybe the Basilisk control as well. Yeah, both of them, in fact. That's lovely. Lovely. Love to see this. Love to see this. Okay, so now I guess we'll try to protect the Enchanter. Let me just see, where do we get with this? So we do this. We pay our mana debt, or I guess we could Formation? Does that come even close? I mean, it comes close to saving the Enchanter. We're not, like, completely not saving the Enchanter. I mean, the Enchanter is technically saved with this line. Do I want to use the Formation? Is that the best way to save the Enchanter? I'm not sure it's the best way. Because I could just burst to kill that shade, and then I still have this shield. So we could do, like, that, I guess. Technically I should re-roll this, because that's just stupid. So we know we can save the enchanter. Let's just try to get a less garbage side. That, yeah, that's actually good, because now we can kill this shade. And we can also kill the other one and start working on this troll. And then we could do that, and I guess that. All right. Well, it could have been worse. I don't like all this poison here. I don't like 2 people dying, but maybe we can deal with it. So we'll do that, and that's fine. Be nice if you got your cleanse. I want to stop rolling, because at this point, I want to make sure I have something useful. Okay, so we can save you. We can get some mana, do some damage, and save you. Wait, what was this? Oh, that was a blank. Okay, well, yes, then I will replace it. And now we can crush. And I don't need to crush again, so we'll just pass. I'm not doing a great job paying attention to when I have formation, because if I actually had it just randomly by a roll, I could have one-shot one of these guys. Or, sorry, not the formation, the unite. Okay, I think this is really strong, because, whoa, this might be very strong indeed. Let me just check this real quick, because this is double damage if the previous die is higher. So I could, like, hit the basilisk, and then this does 6, and then this does crush. Oh, and then the after ability is used did the final damage. All right, well, we got the dragon. This is probably not my strongest party ever, but somehow we're still here. This is a pretty good boss, because crush will kill the archer and really do a number on the caw. And so now, well, we didn't get our friend the witch doctor, but I think I'm actually fine with the surgeon. So the nice thing about the surgeon is the surgeons, all their sides heal, every single one. And so we can target the prince and just do really great damage with the Ichor Chalice. That still probably should have been the wine glass. I don't think this belongs anymore. I could stick this on somebody so that after the con and the archer are dead, I can just do 5 damage to the dragon. I guess that's better than just getting 3 mana one time. Fine, we'll do that. And then this thing, well, this might even be better, because if I roll this early, it's useful. And I think if I get down to just the dragon, being able to do 5 damage to him isn't that big of a deal. Like 5 versus 2 is not a huge deal, but this getting early lets me mostly kill the caw or just kill off the archer if needed. All right, we'll try that. And that mini crossbow also turns on the chain for the Dablist. Okay, what do we got going on here? Nothing great, absolutely nothing. But this I can just use on himself to kill the archer. Actually, we can just pile drive the archer and the caw with all these heals. And I could do this just to dodge 5 damage from the dragon. I think we'll do that. Health is useful. This is fine, but I don't need it. So, okay, well, we got it anyway. So the idea is now we do this to kill the archer, and then this and that to kill the caw. We dodge 5 damage, we whack you for an amazing 1 damage, and we pass the turn. So everyone took 5 damage, could have been worse. And you're doing it again. All right. Well, this is pretty spread out. So now I think we could like do something like this. Let me just check what's happening here. So what we could do is we could like do that to do some damage to the dragon. And then I could do more damage to the dragon, but let's not go crazy with it. Let's actually, you know, heal people up. I will do 4 damage, I think. But then we'll just kind of do that. And then now we get to break the mana debt. Okay, so we are now officially playing on normal difficulty, though everyone's beat up. And we're doing a big chomp. All right, so the move here is, well, we try to search for the dodge, but if we don't get that, then what we want is the... we just want to bring it back with the surgery. So I'm not actually concerned about saving the Weaver. This blank is interesting because if I could get a shield with the Prince, which I have a 1 in 50 chance, then I could actually unite for 15 damage. But I just don't want to roll for that and then whiff it. All right, we got 2 blanks. Great, thanks guys, you're amazing. All right, so now we're gonna let the Weaver die and we'll bring him back next turn. We hit with this first. This has range, so it does double damage thanks to triple shuriken. We'll heal our weakest person. I guess that should be the surgeon because the surgeon is the one who has the surgery ability, so if we lose him, that's bad. And now the dragon is chopping the surgeon. Okay, well that's not great because if the surgeon does die, we are in some trouble. So we'll keep that. We'll keep this mana, because I think mana is actually pretty good. Do I keep this damage? No, I want to try to get the heal shield. Boy. We actually got the heal shield. All right, is that going to be enough to save the surgeon? Just barely. Does this trigger off of... No, it does not. It only triggers off of dice. Okay, so we do this. We bring back our Weaver, and then we just barely save the surgeon. Gotta remember that the dragon takes the damage when I use an ability. Not that that probably matters that much. Okay, everyone's dying, but, you know, we're all kind of close to surviving. So we can do this to save 2 people. That can save somebody. Mana's good. Shield's good. You can roll for your higher damage. There you go, thanks. Appreciate it. Blarp. Okay. So now we save 1 person, we save another person, we save a 3rd person, we save a 4th person. Though if I do this first, then that turns into mana. All right, fine, we'll do that, and I guess we'll do that. I'm waiting for a chomp. Okay, poison is threatening to kill 3 people here. Can we finish off this dragon? Well, is this the best thing I can do? Trying to heal people through this is a little rough. Well, this is great because that cleanses off the poison and saves somebody. You don't have any blanks. I might as well roll you 2 damage. This does not have ranged, so it doesn't get doubled by that. You know, if I can get off Unite, then I do win. And you have a blank. I should probably just be rolling for your blank. Yeah, we're going to try rolling for your blank. Not a blank. Not a blank. All right, well, this is going to be a blank in the future. All right, so we're going to save the surgeon for sure, so the surgeon can bring someone back who dies. We can do 2 damage here. We can save the prince, and I guess we can actually also save the Weaver. Very well. We're going to burst to avoid wasting mana. Weaver and Prince are pretty darn poisoned here, but the dragon only has 7 HP left, so I think we're going to cough, stumble, and trip our way to a victory here. Yep, that'll do it. So we do that, and then this is doubled, and that was also going to be doubled, and the dragon just gets melted. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.